Okay, everyone, welcome. Since they're doing a welcome back campaign in Final Fantasy XI, I decided to jump back in and I'm just going to do a little playthrough of the main storyline and then see about the Rise of the Zilart expansion pack. I may do that since it is a continuation of the main storyline. And then how I'm feeling after that, may see about delving into the second expansion, Chains of Promethea, seeing about that storyline there, which is much longer, much longer than the original story and the Rise of the Zilart expansion put together. But we'll see. But so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And in Final Fantasy XI, the storyline is pretty much told through missions. And you get missions by talking to the gate cards here. We'll be doing Windurst, the City of Windurst missions, which are exclusive to Windurst for the first 3 ranks. And then once you get to rank 4/chapter 4, they all start coming together. Actually, they start coming together in chapter 3, but details. So, let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk to this myth right here, Rocco Buma. She says, "This is the Eastern Gatehouse, a gathering place for the guards who do the rounds of Windurst Woods." It always kills me whenever they trill the R. "To expel those who would subvert the law and order of Windurst Woods, to protect the Mithra populace from all manner of threats and dangers. That is the job of us guards. But lately, ferocious monsters are on the increase, and the beastmen are ruining natures as they please, so our job is becoming all the more hectic. If you are a citizen of Windurst, then perhaps you may lend us a helping hand from time to time in order to protect the peace of our fair town. For instance, you could try to do some missions, special tasks issued on behalf of the Federation of Windurst. But first, you might prefer to listen to our explanation of the role of gatehouses before you decide." Basically what I just described. So, turn a deaf ear. Yes, turn a deaf ear, yes. "So you don't need to know about gatehouses, eh? I don't suppose you'll be interested in taking on any missions then." "Sure, I'll accept one." "Well said. That heartfelt reply is the first great step towards making Windurst a better place. So without further delay, let's issue your first mission. Do either of you have just the right mission for her?" So when they... I guess Worry. These names, I swear, I think they just threw stuff at the wall. "Excuse me, I know of a mission wishing." "You see, well, the Orrery in the port area is kinda looking for someone to help them with a magic experiment to be conducted at the Horutoto ruins. I know it's a little sudden wedding, but they said..." Excuse me, one sec. I don't know. This is, "I know it's a little sudden wedding, but they said they were in a fix because they couldn't find anyone to help them. So, how about it then?" The gate guard, Rocco Buma, says, "Good. Carry out that mission. The Orrery is the ministry that runs a magic academy to improve the military's magic abilities. To get to the Orrery, you have to go to the port area by heading back west from this gate. Your country is counting on you." Okay, let's just head on back here. So a lot of these missions are going to have a lot of travel time. Because one thing, Final Fantasy 11 is a big game. Big zones, big areas. Cities are no different. But you can teleport to places here and there. But you still need to be able to... It's just... If you played Final Fantasy 14, it's just like the Aetheryte system. You have to activate the Aetherites to travel to them. Same thing here. You have to activate, it's just home points. There's home points all over. So, I may go ahead and cut out some of this traveling, you know, cut the video here and there. Well, I don't know. But, just let me know what you think. Should I cut out all this walking stuff? Because sometimes, some of it later on is going to be a lot. So just let me know. Okay, here's the Orastery. Okay, I think not that one. This guy? Not sure if you heard that, but something just went by. I think a school bus. Okay, guy goes, "What are you doing loitering around here all willy-nilly? This is a training room for magic spells. If you're not careful, you'll get fried to a crisp, or worse." What's that? Oh, now I see. You're volunteering to help us with the magic experiment in the Horototo ruins, have you? That's right. We did ask the Goon Platoon Gatehouse for assistance. Hey, Kuroido Moido. That was the Minister's pell-mell experiment, wasn't it? Yeah, the Minister headed off hours ago. Said he had some preparations to do, or something like that. Well, typical of the Minister, ask for assistance and leave right before the help comes. That's gonna put this poor hotty-dotty adventurer out. The guy goes, I know. Our Minister is so self-centered, he thinks of nothing but himself. Anyway, it'd probably look better for you to head on over to the Magic Towers in East Sarutabaruta. Not sure if it's pronounced Sarutabaruta or Sartabarta. Japanese, you know, I know Silent U is basically a thing in Japanese, so I think Sartabarta or Sarutabaruta. I'll just call it Sartabaruta from now on. And he goes, really? I don't think it matters if your first impression with hoity-toity old him is good or not. Either way, it won't get you into his good books, will it? Anyway, head out to the Eastern Magic Tower of the Horototo ruins. It's a fair way and it's a itsy-bitsy bit dangerous, so you might want to take some friends with you. Good luck. You'll need it. So, okay, so this first mission, actually very simple. If you're like, I guess it could be done, I've always done it at level 10, never had a problem. Had some things would, you know, attack me, but easily defeat them. So to save time, I'm going to teleport here, because I went ahead and activated all the home points in Windurst, so I'm going to teleport here. Going to head to Windurst Woods, right next to the exit. That's where we were, that's where we got the mission from. So, this is pretty much a brand new character. I figured it'd just be nice to start over and do this instead of just running back and forth to the cutscenes in different zones. I guess make it more of a feel for like a playthrough of a storyline. Okay, let's summon our trust here. The only one I have right now is Kupipi. She is a white mage with a hammer. Enough said. Okay, I guess I can talk a little bit about something here. How about trusts? Trusts were added, well, pretty much after I stopped playing the game. Trusts are NPCs that you can summon. You have to find them and earn them. Things like that. You get your first one at level 5, but they pretty much act as party members, and you can fight with them, you can earn the experience points with them. I think there's very few limitations on using them. I think some types of content you can't use them. But I guess in short, they're pretty much brought in because the population of Final Fantasy XI was dwindling. And people were ending up more and more at high levels, and not many people were leveling, partly due because a lot of people were at high levels and not many people playing, so they introduced trust, so people can basically solo. So I'll probably end up soloing the majority of the way. So if someone wants to team up and hang out, that's cool. Okay, there we are, the tower. The Horototo ruins are divided into 2 zones: inner Horototo ruins and outer Horototo ruins. So this will take place in the inner ones, and this is one of many towers. I don't know how many towers there are. I think 6 or 7. Oh, Goblin Weaver. Let's see. Goblins aggro by sight. It's a decent challenge, so Kupipi by my side probably would win. But I don't really want to fight it right now. Ooh, what's that? Field manual. Okay. Field manuals give you like little tasks to do, like kill so many enemies and stuff. And, it's a nice little supplement to EXP. Okay, the survival guide is basically a home point you can use. You can teleport using so I got the survival guide. If I find a survival guide in another area, I can teleport to this one. This used to be my old stomping ground back in the day. I stay in here to like level 10, 12, just killing stuff. bat wings didn't really go for a lot, but goblins had some good stuff. Mainly onions, wild onions, which were used a lot in cooking. And the only way to get them, in fact, these goblin thugs were the only monsters in the game that drop wild onions. So, pretty popular food item, and these poor goblins were farmed a lot. So. Okay. So, let's head on back here. The other one linked. Kapipi? That wasn't necessary. That poor goblin. Yes, enemies can link. Some enemies, if they see or sense or however they detect you, if they see you fighting another enemy, they'll join in the fight. Even enemies that aren't aggressive can link. Goblins link and are aggressive. Yep, say the Weaver's casting gear on him. Are really good at curing you, especially well, healing ones. I guess they're really good at curing you and healing you of status elements. This one's a little tough. Oh, he dropped the bomb. He killed himself. Okay, let's check this. Apuru. I guess Apururu says, but everyone else says the same thing, brother. Why, oh why, won't you listen to what I'm trying to tell you? At long last, we've achieved peace. Why risk destroying it? Behind your backy-wacky, some people say that you're setting out to start a war. What's more, you know that this laboratory in the Horototo ruins is off limits. Hajito Marojito says, Wataru do they know? And you, Apururu, my own sister, Kantari, you see the truth behind all of this? Why do you think they all fear war, but won't lift a finger to do anything about it? They all say that Windurst has peace and security, but do you really think our country has peace? The wounds of the Orstery received from the war haven't healed. The wounds of the Orstery received from the war haven't healed, even after 20-odd years. The best of the war warlock mages are dying off, unable to train new, younger replacement Tarus. Just imagine what would happen if war broke out again. Windurst would be obliterated in an instant Taru. That's why we need some grand new magic. Apururu says, but what about the star symbol? Her brother responds, yes, and what about her? What was the reason she forbid the very magic I seek? If they could have controlled that magic properly, then we wouldn't have had to buddy-wuddy with Beastmen in the first place. Sure, the spellweaver died, but the magic itself was a great success. Apururu responds, only you, my dear brother, would call such a great tragedy a success. The mastermind of the millennium met such a tragic fate, so what chance would a fake or waker genius like you stand, Ajido Marujido? He responds, say what you like. A genius is never accepted by the world in his own time. If you just come here to whinge and whine, then off with you. Go on, Kitaro. His sister says, well, I've tried my hardest to convince you. Now I don't care what happens to you anymore, brother. Don't come crying to me if you get yourself killed. Yep, there she goes. And the door closes. Ojido Marujido's apparently noticed me and says, oi, who's that over there? Ah, what's that Taru you say? A wannabe newbie adventurer, huh? So you're the one they sent to help me with my experiment. Well, you're too lady-weighty. The experiment is over. This gizmo this gizmo just broke down again. And then my pesky little sis Taru wandered in, just to add insult to injury. Well, I've had enough for one day. I'm headed home. Seeing as you've come all this way, I'd hate for you to go home empty-handed, so here's a little job for you. On your way here, you probably noticed the glowing receptacle gizmos here and there, didn't Taru? Well, inside each of them, there's a magical ball called a mana orb. I think one of those mana orbs was broken when my experiment failed just now. Your job is to find the broken sphere and take it back to the Orestery. Oh, and one more thing. Don't go blabbing about what you heard about here, or just heard here. Alright, Taru? Okay. So there are 6 of these gizmos in this immediate area, and one of them is broken. So simply put, we just need to go in and check every single one, and once we got it, we just leave. Go back. King Gizmo number 1. Its mana orb is fine. How many will it take? Sometimes I get it right on the first one. Sometimes it takes all 6 to get the bad one. I don't know. I don't know if it's just sheer luck based, like everyone you check has a chance, or if they systematically just pick one randomly. Who knows? And number 2 is fine. Okay, number 3. And it's also fine. Yeah. Again, yeah, this is totally random. I've seen it every single which way. I've seen it on the first one, seen it on the last one, everywhere in between. So, but it's pretty simple. Yeah, level 9. Just as a note, Goblin Weavers are red mages. So they know both white magic and black magic. That's why one earlier was able to cure another one, but just casting black magic on the stone. Also, I'm playing black mage for right now. Be a support job for my white mage. And then plan on taking Beastmaster all the way up. Beastmaster with white mage support. Okay, number 4, not broken. Oh, he doesn't want a piece of me. He just walked away. Nope. Okay, number 5 was broken. I knew that because whenever you get the one that's broken, they never actually show it. They just show the back of the gizmo. Okay, let's head on back and... One of the things that Final Fantasy XIV has spoiled me on, which this problem will solve itself a little bit later on, but when you need to head back to a city, or you don't get a teleport spell. Not in the same way in 14. If you like black mages get warp later on at like level 18, you have to do a quest for it. If you get there's white mage gets a bunch of teleport spells, but they take you out into different areas, not a city. But with home points and stuff like that, it's been pretty good. I could have taken the survival manual back to Windurst though. So yeah, when this game came out, basically like there was warp for black mages, teleport for warp for black mages, teleport spells for white mages, and home points didn't teleport you, so there's a whole lot more moving around. It wasn't uncommon to see people shouting for white mages to teleport them in cities to get out faster to areas. And it was actually good money if you had white mage high enough, you had the spells, and just teleport people. Some people, gave like a few hundred gil. Other people's, I've had one person give me 1 million gil. Yeah. was desperate, I guess. Oh boy, that was that just all dropped. That's all jaw hanging down. Like what? Okay, the Gugudo are the beastmen. A little bit about them. Windurst and the Gugudo don't get along. The Gugudo are these bird-like walking beastmen. So, and Windurst and them have a history. Not a good one. Not a good one. You'll learn a little bit more about them once you start getting into some of the later missions, but overall you don't learn too much more about them. Hello, Windurst. Okay, let me take the teleport crystal around. Abuse the privilege. They put in the game, I'm just using it. I think I can hear my cat wanting back in. So if you hear scratching and meowing, don't worry, that's just her. I'll let her in right after we finish. No, I don't want to go to Windurst Woods, I want to go to Windurst Waters. No, Port Windurst. Let's see. Yeah, that's close enough. It does cost to use the home points as a teleport system, but if you're going in the same place, like in a city, it's free. Now, if you will go from another city to another city, you have to pay. But, and it's like it's kind of up there as far as expenses go. But you know, so you can get a key item that reduces the price down drastically. So then it's not an issue. Okay, we're back. Or I'm back. Me and my followers are back. We're listeners. And let's see, Hakuru Rinkuru says, so you were able to meet our Flub the Dub minister, huh? The minister came back an itty bitty ago, but was straight out the door again. Oh, so that's the no-go mana orb. Ah, so you were the one the minister was mumbling about when he huff and puffingly ran in and out of here. He told us to take the hunk of junk cracked mana orb off of you. Thanks for your humdrum help today. We look forward to having you help us again during our next May Day. And that's it. Mission 1-1 complete. So, I guess you could call it the first chapter. Has 3 parts, so missions 1, so the next one will be 1-2, then 1-3, and then we'll rank up and go into rank 2. I always called it ranks. I guess it's ranks because the game refers to as ranks, but if you want to think of it as chapters, you can. And the storyline for the initial game, vanilla game, has 6 ranks. Well, actually, it would be 5 ranks. So then you earn 6 from completing it. Earn the 6th rank by completing it. I think that will do it. I'll go ahead and go ahead and edit this and get it posted. But thanks for just hanging out and listening to me talk a little bit. And not much to see here, but well, that's what beginnings are for. So I'll catch you next time.